flush.
There. Today was an absolute disaster. As you'll see in the video, it's self-explanatory. I'll give you a little bit of insight what happened. I was making my way back down the mountain after having a great day. Going around this corner, there's a huge patch of ice with snow on it. The back end swung around, and as you can see in the video, I go into the 4-foot snow drift and get stuck at an angle. I couldn't open my driver's door. The snow was that far up, and the car was at like almost on its side, it seemed like, but it wasn't. I was trying to figure out what I was going to do, call AAA, pass a buyer, stop by to see how I was. Not soon long after that, about 5 minutes, this guy with a yellow vest is at my window. I had to go out through the passenger side in the snow. Now, if you know me, I always wear shorts no matter where I go. Because I was going to the mountains today, I decided to wear my my Nike Jordans instead of flip-flops, because I'm usually in flip-flops every day. So I'm sitting there freezing my ass off. He's all, dude, I could get you out. I got a tow company. I got my truck right here. You know, it'll cost $320. So I paid him the money. He got me out of the snowdrift. I continued down about a mile later, going around another corner. The back end comes around. It goes right into about a 1 foot snowdrift. I'm like, okay, I get out. After about 5-10 minutes trying to get out, I get out. So I had called Chris with the tow company, and he had called me back. And I go, I just got out. So he was checking to see how my well-being was. The next 28 miles was all the same. Solid ice with snow over it because it was snowing. I've driven in a lot of snow conditions in Connecticut. Worse than that. Come to find out, I checked the tires. Now, Subaru has on their summer tires. You can see where I'm going with this. I made it up that mountain. I drove around town for about an hour and a half, 2 hours. I had no problem getting around until the drive home. Now, Big Bear Mountain's really steep. The downslopes are really steep, and the corners are really tight. I had to go about 9 miles per hour down the mountain, not knowing that I had summer tires on. I thought they might have been all terrain tires, but I really didn't check them. I should have. I usually do. But the reason the gravity of this is because I'm up in the mountains and I had to just like barely touch the brakes going down. It was scary. Because with all the ice and the snow, I could have just slid off the mountain. Because if you know Big Bear area, there's huge cliffs on all sides. Not the side that I was on the first time. But there was, guardrails, people, driving their vehicles. It was very stressful. White knuckles all the way down. I just couldn't wait to get down off the mountain. I checked the weather conditions the day before. It didn't seem to be too bad. But talking with one of the gas station attendants, they said that they haven't seen it this bad with the ice. Because we had a lot of rain for the last couple of days, it was all rain, and then it froze, and then it snowed on top of that. So I'm not making excuses. It is what it is. Nothing happened to Jennifer. Everything is fine. Because it was a 4 foot snowdrift, it was all snow, but it was just like snow and ice. And that was my main concern. I was really upset. Because it's like you don't go buy a brand new car and then have something like this happen. It seems like every time I buy a new car, in the first couple of months, something will happen to the car, like an initiation. I had a GTI Volkswagen Golf 97. I bought it brand new. I was bringing it home, and a semi-truck in front of us blew a tire. The tire came underneath the semi-truck and landed right in front of the car. I ran it over. There's no choice. So it's like an initiation, I think. But this was terrifying. I could have slid my ass off the road, missing the guardrail, or slid into somebody else. It was very disturbing. So go ahead and watch the video, check it out. I only have the in-camera video. There's no video from the outside seeing anything else because I had to help the tow truck guy get my car out. And what that means is I had to sit in the driver's seat and put it in reverse when he was trying to get it out, and I had to reverse at the same time. So filming wasn't my main concern. Getting Jennifer out of the snowbank was, and hopefully there's no rocks underneath her. That was my big concern. So everything's fine. I checked the car out, got down off the mountain, and so, but anyways, you know, things happen, you know. It happens to the best of everybody. But being careless, not checking the tires before I went up there, I would have thought that they put on summer tires. I thought they would have been like all-terrain, you know, Subaru all-wheel drive, all-terrain, you know, thinking that people, but, you know, it is what it is. But enjoy the video. I do have footage going up the mountain, through town, and of course the incident. And you'll notice that when it happens, I don't say anything at all because I'm in shock that it's happening. It was one of those quiet moments. I'm just like, what is happening? And all the footage going down the mountain, the white knuckle, I'm not going to put it up because all the way home, I was cussing up a storm. I would be beeping the whole thing. I even made up some words. I don't cuss that much in situations like this, but it was just so just overwhelming, you know, just a lot to take in consideration. And I always think safety first. That's why it's a big issue with me. But enjoy the video. It was a good day until I went down the mountain. Going up, I had no problem getting up there. It was no problem. I was like cruising up the mountain, having a good time, getting into town, cruising around, checking out the lake. I didn't get a lot of footage because clouds, fog, snow. Yeah, one of those days. I hope I never, ever, ever, ever have one of those days again. I need a break.
This is not good.